Athletes use it all the time. It's the power of visualization. Our minds can actually not differentiate between vivid imagination and reality. So a very effective way of kind of training our mind, and again, athletes use it all the time, is kind of picture and kind of play things through your head, or imagine something you want to happen but hasn't happened yet. And so you kind of help your mind kind of anticipate or do something that it's not able to do yet, and by that you kind of reinforcing the likelihood it actually happening. And how powerful that actually is, and it's really a tool I think most of us don't use, but it's extremely powerful, and you can actually test it really simply. So I'm gonna try to show this to you. So you're pushing your arm out, and then you rotate back as far as you can. Okay, I don't know, I think this is it. Then you go back, you close your eyes, and now you imagine, but you don't do it, you imagine pushing your arm out. Think about circling around with your arm where you just were, what you just saw, and then keep going. Go another 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, maybe 360 degrees with your arm. Obviously your body can't do it, but you're picturing it, you're imagining it, and you do that 1 or 2 times. Again, I'm going around in my head with my arm, I'm going further, 360 degrees. And now you do it again, and you see, I don't know how much further this is than before, but it's probably 20, 30 degrees, maybe even 40 degrees more. And so the only thing I did, and you can test that also, if you don't believe it, you can test it without the imagination. You turn, you relax, and you turn again, you will see you get to the same spot as the first time. But if you imagine it and you circle in your head around even further, and then you do it again, suddenly your body can go further. And so that you can use for anything really. You can imagine a future where you're very successful or very happy, or visualize the house you're going to live in. Obviously that's not gonna just manifest itself, but it empowers your mind in believing into a future. And as I was talking in one of the earlier videos, we are our beliefs, and once we change our beliefs, and basically by imagining stuff, reality starts shifting. And of course, the more far out things are, the less likely it will manifest, and we cannot just sit there and wait for it. But I think this practical example I just get shows how strongly actually our physical body and our mind are connected, and this is all part of this overall machine. And if you want to get it working well, you have to oil all the bits and pieces. And so visualization is a really powerful tool, and you should try it out, both the arm and for the other stuff that you kind of work on. And for example, athletes, they just play things through their head. So rowing, or a tennis player, they just play things through their head, and that kind of reinforces it and actually improves. And there have been studies that show that it leads to significant improvement if you do that.